Alright, hello everyone, it is the ADHD Gamer once again, onwards to episode 4. In episode 3, we captured this nice little outpost here and destroyed a whole bunch of plague hearts so that now we can get to Squalones. We are now going to start trying to get some people loaded up and ready to go. So let's go help this survivor, because oftentimes that will end up in recruiting someone. Before I do so, I'm going to roam in here. And we'll use some of these crappy items to try and heal up a little bit. There we go. Back at about max. And we will reload the pyro launcher before we head out. Try and start helping. See if we can't get us a new survivor. That way we can start working up to the 6 required to get in there. Probably should fuel up, but be okay. We're just gonna zoom past everything anyways. Oh yeah, bunch of zombies right out of the gate. Get away from me. Get away from me. You die. Burn all you fools. Stop shooting your gun. Just bringing more zombies over here. Seriously, y'all are just noisily. Just go ahead and give me some ammo. I don't need it per se, but we do have a quest. They need some, so we'll hook them up. Go ahead and get them up to allied status. And that'll add yet another enclave to possibly take a survivor from for free. That will up our food costs. That will up our food costs ever so slightly, but thanks to our super meal plan program that we got going, it shouldn't really derail us too terribly much. Our food outpost should cover the bulk of it. Alright. Let's see what these guys give us. Hopefully we get a decent bonus. No. Cat. The Departed Souls. And encouragement, that is garbage. So let's see, chemistry, it's pretty good. We already have medicine, so I'm not super concerned. Where'd the other guy go? Why are you out here? Easer. And no skill, but he has a broken health. I can see it's at 90, which is under base. Where did chemistry go? There you are. Cat. So, yes, I think we're going to go with cat, but I'm going to go look at this other guy so that I can show you what to be careful of. So, up here where his 90 health is, that means that one of these skills right here is depleting health from his base, because I believe his the base of all characters is like 100, and then you gain points based on your skills. So he has 1 star in cardio, so he got 3 extra stamina, but he has a broken health for some reason. So we're gonna take cat. Let's see if they have anything I want first. Ooh, they do. They have building materials. And I might take the food as well. while I'm getting stuff at a decent price, and I can still fit it in the base. Screw it. I will take it from you. Now, where did Cat go? I don't want you. There she is. Yes, I know I'm going to take them out. And you can follow me, and we will go dump the stuff off at base along with you. Oh, I know what we're about to do. We need to refuel real quick. So if you're wondering why I'm having her follow me, I just want to drop her off at base safe and sound. If I were to let her go back to base, she might run into trouble. Probably not. I would just go find something to do in the opposite direction so that it won't simulate combat. Because if you're far enough away from survivors, it just won't even try to simulate it. Essentially, everything will just turn into data, so to speak, because it's not within your loading screen area. So like from here, I can see down there, so there could be zombies spawned there, and that would simulate combat, but I can't see way down there. So if I'm over here and they're down there, they just won't even attempt to fight. So let's get her back in base and dismiss. Good to go. So now we have chemistry. Let's dump. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. We might re-equip anyways. So, Cat. Forensic scientist. And into nostalgia. So, she doesn't really have anything crazy good. I'm not really going to use her because she's so weak at the moment. Oh, she has a broken pistol. That's garbage. Let's get you set up with a half-decent weapon to protect the base with. Ooh, you do come with stimulants, though. That's pretty nice. Also give her a half-decent backpack. There, so she's good and equipped to hold down the fort. We'll switch back to Snyder. Rookie mistake. I believe that is the mechanic guys, which will be nice. We still got another 6 minutes-ish before we can bring in some more allies. We'll go ahead and get some toolkits back out, and that should probably do it. Then we'll head on over to start helping these guys. Not only will that give us some more influence, but it will get that quest line going. Are we hurting for anything? Medicine. So I guess while we're out and about, we'll also do a little medicine hunt. We might clear up some of these plague hearts. That feral is going to drive me nuts after a little while, so let's see if we can squish him real quick. They do like to set up in this little base. I have noticed that. Story enclaves like the beer guys and the mechanics and all that, they do like to spawn up in here. I should have probably looted it a little bit sooner so that it wouldn't happen, because now I can't get the stuff. Crash the truck. Okay, so we just gotta go find the Norma. Where is it? You're not gonna tell me? Okay. Cool. So it's not very far. It is on the edge of plague territory, so it could be slightly annoying, especially since there's a plague heart that we blew up over there. And since I... Okay. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to get minimal resistance here. And some more fuel. Cool. What's in here? Food. I don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. So I'm just checking to see. So that one has meds. That one we might go get here in a minute. Since that is an item that I do, technically speaking, need. I could set up a meds outpost, but I honestly don't see much purpose in doing that. It seems like a waste of an outpost right now. The only time I would shoot for something like that is if I'm doing an extremely long playthrough and I want to be as self-sufficient as humanly possible. But I'm not terribly concerned with it at the moment. Let's see. They usually have repair kits or something. I guess I gotta level them up a little farther. Alright. Where was the ammo one? Oh, there's an infestation down here. We'll go knock that out first, just to try and keep the infestations under control in the early game. Later in the game, on the regular game, it doesn't really matter. On the beta, I know I've been watching a lot about the beta, and it just seems like it is an absolute nightmare to deal with them on that. Almost smacked the bloater. I'd like to make it a little bit farther into the playthrough before I do some silly stuff like mow down a bloater. Where is everybody? Oh, to the Shadow Realm. Holy cow. Well, I guess while we're over here, we will go over to this one and loot it. We're surrounded by zombies, but I don't see any inside of here, so that is pretty good. Loot this one from in here. God, if we found more power tools, that would be insane. Another note. Oh, how clever. Dude 33, 99 hit that. That's funny. Okay, anyways. Probably have to make a mad dash back to the car in a minute so that I can drop off this building materials, but 'tis not too big of a deal. Like I said, we seem to be in a pretty quiet little area. Oh, wandering trader, and we have some money. Fuel. Doesn't really light me up. Pallet storage, that's good to sell. It's not really anything I'm worth having, I don't think, personally. It could be handy. Yep, so mad dash back to the car. Don't see anything close by. So we'll throw it in there. And while we're out here, sometimes, yep, there's a lootable down there. Sometimes you get these little silly things that pop up as just random lootables. Occasionally you can find some valuable mods. But on the lethal zone, usually it's just some crappy parts that you don't really want or need. Forget sometimes just how pre-looted everything is on lethal zone. We could go do that, I think. I think that'd be good enough. My character's still not tired yet. Like I said earlier, we do need the meds. We could go get it out of a play cart, but can also save those for another episode where we just go around and kind of clean them all up. No sense in rushing it too terribly much. Did you just scream? You better not have screamed. You screamed. Sure, there's nothing hiding in here. Okay. Let's get looting. Unfortunately, I failed to think about my inventory space. Luckily, I have some space I can use in here. That can all go in there. And that doesn't stack, so it can go in there. I think this should have our rucksack in it. That's the main reason. There we go. Places are junking up my inventory. Something fierce, I do have to say. Another bike generator. Goodness gracious. At least that stuff stacks. Okay. Let's go. We'll just go to the outpost and drop some of this stuff off. We're just going to keep playing as Schneider until he finally tires out. Once he tires out, we'll drop him off back at base and get somebody new out. But until that moment, we'll just keep playing as him. We might go on a selling frenzy here in a minute since we have a bunch of lootables that we found that I have no real good use for. Actually, you know what? That sounds like a pretty good idea. We'll take both of those. Take that. Take that. Drop that in there. Chunks of honeycomb. Encyclopedia. Cigar. I think we're good. Oh, I brought 2 all-in-ones. Alright. Alright, so we are at stable. Oh, because of the play carts. That's why. And feral. Cool. Let's see our food. Now we're up to minus 1.6 per day. Still not awful. Really and truly. Once we drop off some of these supplies, we'll be good. Not too worried about the screamers. Let's just go ahead and try to... Okay, they're down to 1. Yep, like I said, not worried about them because now we're just going to dash out of here. Right here. Looks remotely quiet. Oh, it was for a brief moment. There we go. That knocks them out. Back to my search. There they are. Alright, so that goes away, that goes away. I don't have quite enough space. That's fine. Have an outpost literally right behind us. Terrible driver. We'll take this back out. And we'll throw some of this stuff in here. And we'll head back over there. Go away. Don't particularly want to mess with you at the moment. I just want my loot. Can I have my loot? Ooh, piece of candy. Now then, where was this plague heart? There it is. So again, if you don't know, when you loot a plague heart, you need 8 slots plus a rucksack slot. Now, if you have plague samples on you, that counts as a slot because every plague heart is going to come with the samples. That gives us some more medicine. So maybe we can find... what do we need? Well, let's see if we need building materials. We can always use building materials. Not to mention, I guess we can just back right back over here. Run in, drop this crap off, and then we can go over there and loot that building, because sometimes it has some. Not always, but sometimes it will. I clearly fit through that gap. Why wouldn't you let me go through that? Cool. Looks like we're going to get some chemicals as well. Sweet. Building materials right off the bat. Probably chemicals and some parts. Oh, no chemicals. Ouch. Ooh, a salvage furnace. Never mind. Y'all can keep the chemicals. I love a good salvage furnace. Quick way to make some parts. Alright, let's ride back to base. So how's everybody doing today? Everyone having all kinds of fun? Anyone ever, you know, broke through and beat Lethal Zone? I know there's a decent amount of people that have, but it's still quite a narrow margin of people that have beaten it. There's also quite a narrow margin of people that have played or beaten Nightmare Zone, which isn't too shocking. They're both quite difficult. Takes some time to get used to them. Like I said, I've beaten Nightmare Zone a handful of times, but never played through Lethal Zone, so it's still fairly new to me. I'm just kind of winging it, trying to get through it, to be quite honest. 15, that'll leave us with 4. That might beat it up just a little too much. There's some right there. We can finish looting this house, too. That might be the last thing we do with Schneider before we start swapping him back out for somebody else. Because I know he's going to get tired soon. He has to. Bro went through and wrecked 5 plague hearts and been driving around and looting everything in sight for a hot minute now. I know he's got to be getting worn out. Alright, base, base. The house is still cleared, so that's good. So let's finish looting it. Nothing. Cool. There's those chemicals I was looking for earlier. Different place, same result. And some parts. Hoping for fuel, but you know. Oh, cool. We got some people in here. Nope. Not today. Not today. I do love being able to fast loot on this character, I do have to say. I don't usually use stealth on anybody, so it's nice to have one of these red talon characters where you can just fast loot without having to give up that ability. Oh, look at that. Ooh, and a computer's textbook. We will need that. Alright, cool. Well, I guess I'm glad I said that we would loot this one spot. Get those last building materials so that we can upgrade the command center. Alright, throw some of this stuff in. How crazy? We're not bad. That won't be terrible at all. Conflict? What? Never told me that you guys were not very friendly. Alright, so it wants us to prepare base. That's not that big a deal. We'll just kinda stroll over here. Reload 3 shots that I've used. Put that up. Once it's over, we'll upgrade that. Yeah. Oh, and look at that. Right as it starts, Snyder's starting to get tired. Uh-oh, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, is there a streamer coming to play? I might have to go end him before he gets up here. Go ahead and light him on fire. Looks like we have a fair amount of zombies sneaking up. We'll beat him up. Oh, you're over at that one. That's no matter. Are y'all struggling over here? There we go. Gimme my money. Haha. So on this one, obviously, threat is extremely low. As it still runs off of noise, whereas the beta, it runs off of your noise and infestation levels are separated. On this one, it's essentially just however much noise you make is how much threat you have, which is unfortunate because a noisy base is a good base. But I guess we will go ahead and start this now since we already had the siege. So we won't get another one for another 30-45 minutes, which is nice. So we can make as much noise as we want to. Alright, we'll go ahead and equip him to babysit the base. We'll give him a shotgun. I don't like the shotguns personally, but give him a bottle of painkillers. And we will play as Maramar again. Try and finish getting her up to tough negotiation, so that when we come back... Oh, repair, sure. Or that one. So that when we come back, we can start trying to get some more money and people. So we've already gotten one new character. We got Kat. She's got alright stats. She doesn't really have anything crazy. I don't know what her bonus is yet. She is a trader, though. So that would prevent me from having to promote and demote my meal plan character, which is fantastic. I still need a sheriff, though, so I will hopefully end up finding a sheriff somewhere. Maramar, we are going to finish this playthrough when we reach it with her, because she's a builder, and I would like to unlock amenities as just one of the bonuses. It's a very good one. Starts you out with electricity and water, which water will immediately give you some morale, which is quite nice, and I believe electricity does as well. But yeah, that's about the end of this episode. We're coming up on time. Ooh, play with the flashlight. Sorry, distracted. Anyways, it has been fun. I've enjoyed playing. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me play as much as I've enjoyed talking to you. I know my rambling gets a little off track. Ooh, hold on a minute. Speaking of getting off track, we will let them appear at our base and see what they want. I don't think that we're going to do their quest right now, but... And I wasn't planning on filming another episode right just now. But depending on what it is, I might do it, and y'all might have something to look forward to in the next episode. Oh, bring your butt over here. We're supposed to be signing off. Goodness gracious, Ash. That name always reminds me of the porcupine from the movie Sing. My daughter absolutely adores that movie, and Ash was one of her favorite people on the entire thing. Biological, okay, so he's given Zombait. Cool. And I don't really care. Schneider, low morale, being a butthead. I can't really do much for that, so we're just going to end it there. We might move into Mazzara. I have to clear some stuff out. I'd rather not have to move into a middle ground base, but we might. I like having all of my allies right here, so I was trying to stay over on this side. We still need 2 more people to get into Squalones. But we might try and find another and go to Mazzara. We'll see when we return. But anyways, run back out here. Get a good view of the house. Anyways, like I was saying, it's been fun playing. I hope y'all have enjoyed watching me. And I will see you guys next time. I'm the ADHD Gamer, and as always, thanks for watching.